Hey guys, welcome back to Kendi Beauty. So today we're just gonna go over everything that I purchased in the month of August, a monthly haul, and most of the products I'll be able to let you know. Yeah, I think everything I've tried this month. So anyway, I do these sort of towards the end of the month or the beginning of the next month. This month I got a ton of stuff. There was a lot that I still actually need to do videos on, so bear with me, you guys. If you guys are new here, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Tap the bell so you can be notified of all the new upcoming videos, because we have a lot of fun. We do a lot of makeup here at Kendi Beauty, and I'm so glad you're joining us today. Alright, so without further ado, let's get into the makeup. Okay, so first up we have the wonderful Urban Decay Stone Vibes collection. I did get the, it's upside down. I did get the full collection, and I have to say I was actually really blown away with this collection. I did get it for the packaging. Like, I thought it was going to be good. It looked really good, but I was surprised actually how good this collection was, and I do believe it's my favorite collection of all of August. I love the palette. I have been using it ever since I started touching it, and I also really enjoy the glosses as well, and some of the eyeliners. Some of the eyeliners I wasn't like the hugest fan of, but you know, the Urban Decay formula is really great, and I'm actually really impressed with the palette and the glosses. The only gripe I have is I wish the glosses were a little bit bigger. They're literally like little, I was so shocked when I opened these for the first time during the video. They're literally like little tiny, they look like ice cream cones almost. They're not, but that's what they look like to me. So yeah, I think Urban Decay hit it out of the park with this, and I'm really glad that I did a review on this and that I decided to get the collection. And the review video is down below if you guys haven't checked that out. Alright, next up we have the 3 Juvia's Place mini palettes that launched in August. I actually have not delved into the taupes and the mauves yet, but I have started playing around with the sweet pinks. I am in love with this palette, especially for spring and summer. Like, oh, this just has my heart. No shade in this palette is bad. I've used them all, and you know what? You might just have to do some swatches. Like, the mattes are beautiful. The shimmers are beautiful. Like, do you guys see that? Sparkle. I mean, literally, Juvia's Place knocked it out of the park with this palette. I always like Juvia's Place palettes, but this palette, like, all of the shades are complete home run hits. There's no bad shades, and seriously, you guys, so good. Like I said, I haven't started playing with the taupes and the mauves yet, and so I'm not going to mention those until I actually do them. I will be doing a review on these, okay? But because there's so many shades and so much to play around with, I want to take my time and really review all the formulas before I share it with you guys. Also, I sort of got them a little bit later than most people. I did not get these when they first launched, so I got them like maybe a week ago. So I'm still playing around with them, but so far I am loving the Sweet Pinks palette, and I will let you guys know about the other two. Next up, I did get the ColourPop Candyland collection. I am not a fan of it. I'm not even gonna bother swatching the palette. I was really like, I pulled the trigger so fast on that purchase. I wanted to make sure I did get the PR collection one with like the collector's box and everything in the board game, and it is really cute, but I don't know. I'm just not impressed. I do like the shiny lipsticks, you know, but a ton of brands have those out right now, so that's nothing special. The shades were nothing special. The home run, I guess, for that collection, I would have to say, and it's a huge collection, so you guys know what it looks like. It's like the huge Candyland board game. But the home run, I would have to say, in the whole collection was the blushes. I really do like the blushes. I'm still playing around with them though, because the formula didn't really mesh well with some of the foundations I was trying it with. So I'm still playing around with the blush formula. I feel like so many people did reviews on this. If you guys want to see a review on this, I certainly can and will do it, but I decided not to review this just because, like I said, it was cute packaging and pretty packaging, but like when I actually started playing with the palette and stuff, it wasn't ColourPop's finest, I guess I should say that. You know, I bought it for the packaging and I was kind of disappointed. Oh, I also forgot to mention that I do have the Juvia's Place Sweet Pinks eyeshadow on my eyes today, along with the Violets mini shadow they came out with a while back, and the Uniglow Neon Pressed Pigment. So if you guys are wondering what's on my eyes, that is it. And now on to our next collection that was just like literally a summer collection at the beginning of fall. It's the Kylie Cosmetics collection. I'm so still on the fence with this, you guys, even after using it multiple times. I do have that on my eyes as well, the navy blue. I really love this blue ocean. I mean, you guys can see I played with this palette a lot. I really do love this blue ocean shade right there. Like, it is so good. I also really love this Total Catch, and I did wear these in my review, so if you guys are interested in checking out. I also really love this shade called Yacht Party, and then the shade called Don't Be Salty. Those four really are what I love this palette for, and I have been using them a ton. The formula though is a little bit difficult to work with. Not the mattes. I have to say these are her best mattes to date in an eyeshadow palette of hers. I am thoroughly impressed with the mattes in this palette. But these shades, you have to use your finger. I don't recommend you wearing a base. Like, they're best just on the skin by themselves, like this, with your finger. They're very difficult to work with a brush. You cannot, I was not able to get them on my eyes with a brush at all, except for my MAC 195 brush, which is a very synthetic brush. That was like the only way I was able to get them on. So keep that in mind. Kylie's shadow palettes, you know, in her collections are really hit or miss, and some of these formulas are really nice. The colors are beautiful. I haven't tried the topper shades as much just because they're very chunky, glittery, and they were irritating my eyes when I did eye swatches. But if you guys are interested in the collection, definitely check out my review video. It is linked below. And now moving on to the next item. Okay, so I did need to restock on some essential items. I grabbed the Cinema Brush Cinema Secrets, if I could talk, that would be nice tonight. Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This is my Ride or Die brush cleaner, along with the, is it Myers? The natural like dish soap. I get that at Target. The basil one I love the scent of. I actually use it to shower sometimes. That's how much I love the scent. But I mostly use it for my brushes and obviously to wash dishes. And then when I need something that's really gonna sanitize and really not soap, like I'll use the Myers for when I know my brushes really need a deep clean and I need to, you know, let them dry overnight and I have time. This stuff though is great just for on the go. Spritz a little bit on and then the brushes are dry and really clean in about 10 minutes. So this stuff is great. I'm constantly restocking this. I also got it Camera Ready Cosmetics, the Casino Pro Lashes in Chakra. Those are some of my favorite lashes. I don't have those on today, but those are some of my favorite lashes. They're only $2.99, you guys. So if you want like a cheap pair of good lashes, check them out. Casino Pro Lashes. The Chakra is my favorite kind. They have a bunch of different styles and you can get them at Camera Ready Cosmetics. I'm sure there's other places you can get them as well, but that's where I get mine. Another item that I needed to restock, well, I didn't need to, but Ulta 21 Days of Beauty had the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray on sale for like 16 bucks the first day of the sale. So I definitely grabbed me one of those because I go through this stuff like water. I didn't used to use it as much. I don't know why all of a sudden I've been using it more, but I have and I love it. This is just the original OG formula. I haven't tried any of like the glow ones or the hydrating one. There's a couple of different ones. I haven't tried those, but if you want your makeup to stay in place, this is it. There's other great setting sprays. Like I said, I kind of go in and out, but lately, like the past 6 months, I've really been going through this a lot. So I grabbed one of those because it was on sale, you know, and I wanted to have an extra one on hand because I've just been really going through it fast a lot. All right, next up we have the Pat McGrath Rose Decadence palette. Where is my palette? Hold please. Where the heck? Oh my gosh, okay. So I did pick up the Rose Decadence palette. I did a video on it. You guys can check that video out. I actually forgot I lent it to my friend Karen, so I won't be able to show you guys that right now. I did also pick up the Matte Trance Softcore 025 lipstick. Let me show you that, which is, yeah, Softcore 025, which I have actually, I didn't think I was gonna like the shade, but I have been really liking it. I've been wearing it in a lot of my videos. And then I also picked up one of her glosses. She has such a great formula when it comes to the glosses, you guys. And if you like that like kind of vanilla cake scent, like it's just so good. It's really so good. Let me just, kind of goes perfectly with my lipstick right now. Yeah, so I picked those two things up as well. And I'm trying to think, I think I have gotten, the only thing from Pat I haven't tried recently is the Dark Star mascara. If you guys know about that, let me know down below. Always looking for a good mascara, but I have too many, so I need to stay away with it. But yeah, so I picked these two items up as well. And the palette, I thought the mattes were a little bit off for Pat's formula. I'm not gonna lie, the mattes were not my favorite. The Fuchsia Flame and the, what's the other one called? Peach Dusk were my favorite two shades in the whole palette. Some of the other ones, give it, or you know, take it or leave it. But those were my two favorites, and I do think it's a good palette. The shades are not like in the Divine Rose 2 or any of the other palettes of hers. I did compare them. So if you're interested, check out that video. All right, next up is the Sephora S Clean collection. I purchased a bunch of items from this collection. I have to say, I have been using their foundation in every single video since I got it. This is my ride or die foundation right now. That could change as we're approaching fall, but I am in love with this foundation. I really loved the whole collection. Their lip mousses are so amazing. Let me just show you these. You know, I almost kind of think that this is the same formula as the Rare Beauty stuff. Some of the products, it seems like this is definitely, I think, the same as her lip mousses. And there's a couple items. All the items aren't exactly quite the same. Like, they didn't come out with, Sephora didn't come out with a concealer in this line yet. But these lip oils, oh my goodness. The Highest Shine Gloss, so moisturizing, so comfortable on the lips. The mousses and the lip oils and the foundation were my, you know, I guess now looking back, like, I'm not giving the collection as much credit. I said that the Urban Decay collection was my favorite, but I have been wearing the crap out of these S Clean items. I wasn't expecting to like this, quite honestly. I thought I was gonna end up doing a bad review, and the line just blew my mind away. The only thing that I was not a fan of was this palette. It hit hard pan. It's like a very wet, very like putty-like consistency. They're all sheen, like wet shades. Yeah, the palette you can do without, but the rest of the items are really great. And they're affordable, so if you guys are looking for something affordable that's gonna do the job, I highly suggest you check out this collection and these items. And you can take a look at my video as well that I did on it a while back. And yeah, I'm just, like I said, I've been wearing only this foundation for almost every single video that I've done and every time I wear makeup. The thing I like about this foundation the most is that it is full coverage, but also like every day as well. It doesn't crease at all. It doesn't give my lines a problem. It's just amazing. It really is amazing. I can't say enough good things about this foundation. All right, moving on. So now we have, what do we have? Oh yes, oh yes. How can I forget? Kendi Beauty, you guys. So they restocked the High Times collection, okay? So I had to get those. I had to get the High Times collection. That is what the brand is like most popular for, are like these 3 palettes right here. Girl Scout, Purple Haze, and where's the other one? Orange Pop. And while I was shopping for those, I saw that the summer bikini collection was still available. So of course, you know, being the addict that I am, I could not just get one collection. I had to get the summer bikini collection, which is Summer Stunna right here. Girls just want to have fun, and Beach Days. If you guys aren't familiar with Kendi Beauty, let me just tell you, you don't know what you're missing out on. They have the most gorgeous like formulas, colors. I mean, some of their stuff is just so colorful and surreal. Their mattes work wonderfully. Like, they're not like the most buttery, but they do the job. And then when you throw in like the glitter shades and the shimmers, it's just, they're so awesome. Let me show you the Girl Scout palettes. Like, look at how pretty this is, you guys. Look at how pretty. Like that metallic. Do you see that? Like, ugh. And then you throw in like some glitter. Look at this glitter. It's like not even a glitter. I don't even know what the heck this is. It's some kind of like crossbreed. I'm running out of room to do swatches. Okay, that's much better. I mean, these glitters are in these palettes are some of the best glitter formulas I have tried to date. Like, they don't even look, they're so smooth. They don't even look like glitters. I mean, this matte, this deep blue matte is, ugh. And then this green sort of metallic shade, like, I can't emphasize to you guys enough, if you haven't checked out this brand, you are sleeping. Like, if you are a colorful person, you will love these shadows. And it's not just the Girl Scout palette, like all of the palettes are really good. I do have to say I like the High Times a little smidge more than the summer bikini, but I am still like trying it all out. There's just so many palettes and so many shades that I need to work with. I am gonna do a video. It won't be for summertime, that's for sure, but I am gonna do a video on Kendi Beauty. And I also am getting the Dreamscape palette. I don't have it yet, but I am going to be doing a full like review just on that palette. But I am also going to be dabbling more into these palettes. They are all amazing. Their quality, and did I mention the price? I didn't even get into the price, okay? I'm just blabbing on and on about this brand, but the price point for these palettes too, $14.99 for most of their palettes. They did come out with a new Fiesta collection, I think, just the other day. I was gonna get that, but then I'm like, you know what? My Dreamscape palette hasn't even come in yet. Like, hold up. You already have 2 collections of theirs you still need to review, so just stop in your tracks right there, right now. I'm proud of myself. I stopped myself. I probably will pick up that collection down the road if it doesn't sell out, but these palettes are so affordably priced too. They just have my heart. They have my heart. I love this brand, and I highly suggest, if you guys are into lots of color, that you check out the brand and their palettes. Okay, next up we have this is kind of like more last month, but the Sydney Grace Christmas in July sale. I did take advantage of that. I got the Chasing Your Dreams palette, and then I also just got like some custom shades right here. And Sydney Grace is just amazing. Like, the formula and the opaqueness and the pigment on their shadows is to die for. They are a little bit more expensive than like a brand like Kendi Beauty, and they're a little bit more mainstream, I feel like, especially after Mel Thompson recently did her Tiny Marvels collab. Like, they are very well known at this point. So I mean, but these shades that I picked up are just to die for. I got that shade, I got a multi-chrome, like look at that multi-chrome, you guys, and then I got like another metallic shade. I just, seriously, I can't, like, they're so nice. The reason that I'm doing this now is because I didn't get them until August. Even though I bought them in July, I didn't receive them until the beginning of August. So I sort of counted them in this haul, you know, for this month. And might I just add that my wallet is so hurt right now. Like, so, I spent a lot in August. Like, I wasn't expecting so much good, exciting things to be released because I felt like before August, I was doing a lot of makeup. I'm not buying videos because I was just kind of like irritated with brands, frustrated that nothing was really innovative, nothing was fresh. And then the end of July, August was just like bam, bam, bam. And I was just like, oh my goodness. And my wallet was like, ah. And I was like, I'm sorry, but I have to, you know? And so, yeah, I spent way too much money in August. And I'm trying to hold back in September, but like so far it's already not going according to plan. And you know, now I'm wishing brands would like go back to how it was and just be lame again, because I can't keep up. I can't keep up. Oh, and I did purchase the The reason the Be Perfect Cosmetics palette is not in this month is because I haven't even gotten a shipping confirmation from them yet, you guys, which really leaves a sour taste in my mouth. Like, I'm not going to get into it. I'm going to wait till I review the palette, which might be in December at this point, but I was really excited about that palette for summertime, and now I'm not going to get it until like October if I'm lucky. Like I said, I haven't even gotten the shipping confirmation, so I'll keep you guys posted on that, but I just wanted to add that in there because I know a lot of you guys know I got it. I did get it, but it's not here yet, so I'm sorry. Alright, and then next up we have the Ace Beauty Nostalgia palette. Looking back on this, I was like really excited when this palette came. I was really excited about it. And now, like, that I've gotten a lot of other things that quite frankly I think are better quality, I'm just kind of like, meh. It's not a horrible palette. I wasn't very happy with the formula in this palette. Like, in the review, I couldn't say enough good things about it, but sometimes, like, when you're excited about stuff, you know, that life just kind of happens. Like, that kind of happens. Like, you are excited about it. I mean, the colors are gorgeous. I do feel like this is good sort of like end of summer fall palette, and that is why I got it. But not all the mattes perform the same. Like, this matte right here, what is this called? Picnic, beautiful, seamless, works seamlessly. But then you go into raspberry, and raspberry is like a little bit patchy. And the shimmer shades, they worked fine, but they were just a little crumbly for my liking. I didn't think that this was Ace Beauty's, like, that raspberry is, ugh. I didn't think that this was their finest palette. It wasn't horrible. It was a good palette, and I think it's a good palette. But I guess I just feel like they could have done a little bit better. Some of the formulas weren't exactly there. But it wasn't bad, and I do like it, and I do love it, and I will continue to use it. But I'm just not reaching for it as much as I thought I would be. And I think that the reason because of that is just because the formulas are kind of like not as good as I'm expecting with Ace Beauty. Beauty, however you want to say it. I know people pronounce it differently. I call it Beauty. But yeah, so, you know, just, and then everything that released after that, I just kind of like honestly forgot about it and haven't been dying to play with it. Okay, so I'm probably the last person on the earth that hasn't tried this, but this is the Ulta, well, not Ulta, the Essence Lash Princess, the original. I believe this is the original OG formula. I was a little bit confused because I thought there was only like 3 of them. Boy, was I wrong. There was about 20 different Essence mascaras at Ulta, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so overwhelmed. I'm still using this. Everybody raves so much about it, and I just don't know how I feel about it. Like, I have to use it more. To be continued. Also, another thing that everybody raves about that I decided to pick up, and it's nothing new, these are not new items at all, is the NYX glitter glue. And I have to say, I have the Ben Nye glitter glue adhesive, and that kind of stings my eyes. It takes a minute to set and dry, and so I'm actually really glad I decided to pick this up. I was not expecting to like it. I thought, okay, there's no way, this is so inexpensive, it can't be good. This stuff is good glitter glue. If you guys are into glitter, I highly recommend this over like more expensive brands even. I've tried the Anastasia one, and Too Faced is okay, but I have to say I like this one the best. Definitely better than my Ingla, and definitely better than my Ben Nye as well. Alright, so I also decided to go all out, which I didn't need to do because I bought a ton of other stuff afterwards, but I did get all of the new Fenty Beauty items, and I just don't know. And I might still do a review, but I feel like there's a lot of other stuff that is coming my way. And I don't think you guys are hyped about this. Like, I haven't heard anybody say they want me to do a review on these items. They came out with the 2 new Snap Shadows, the Wine and the Money. Nothing new there. Do they work? Yes. Are they great? No. So I guess probably I won't do a review now since I just summed it up in that aspect. I'm still playing with this Brow MVP. I don't know how I feel about that. Now, the one thing I thought I really was gonna like is the Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. And this is in shade Pinch Me. They had a couple of shades, I think 3 or 4 different ones. And here she is. Let me just open this up. This is, you know, what she looks like. I'm so sad about this because I really like the way it looks, and I like the color of it, but this is god awful, you guys. It stinks like Play-Doh on steroids, if that's even possible, and it tastes horrific. I don't know why they did this with these. Like, literally, the formula is good except for the fact that it stinks and it tastes horrible. Like, God forbid you get some on your tongue accidentally. Oh my goodness, so bad, so bad. If you guys got these and you feel the same, let me know, because I can't get past the smell and I can't get past the taste. The mascaras, I got the Ivy League and the other one, which was like a maroon one. Those are nice, you know, they're mascaras, nothing to write home about. What I really do like are these new Slip Shine Sheer Shiny lipsticks. I got 2 shades. I got Tang Thing right here, and then I got the nude one, which is, where is it? I don't even know. I think I just dropped it. But, so I got 2 of them. They are not as Play-Doh-y. And they don't taste as bad. So, I actually really, really like them a lot. So those lip shines I really, really am liking. And you know, I don't know, there's only so many lip shines you can have. Like Pat McGrath came out with the Divinals, the ColourPop ones came out in the Candyland collection. There's a bunch of other brands. I think NARS came out with some like that have these new like lip shiny things. So I am going to use these a lot. I do know I will use them. Fenty needs to get their lip formula stuff together, you know? Like, what the heck, Fenty? I don't understand that at all. Like, how can you even think about putting something like that in your lips? All right, and I do apologize. It's gonna be a long haul this month. Like, there was a ton of stuff I got. So last but not least, I decided to try out Uniqlo Cosmetics. I got a couple of items from them, but if you guys are looking for neon pigments that are really bright and pigmented, I have the Uniqlo in lemon yellow right now on my lids. They are so good. They're not cheap, but they are so good. They're the best neon pigments I think I've tried. The only gripe I have is like their loose powder pigments. They're not pan pigments. I did end up getting the Terra Moon pressed neon pigments that they recently came out with, and I have a lot of neon shadows, but I'm just like, do you guys see how bright this is? It does. I don't know. I really like them. I didn't know if I was going to because they are a very powdery, loose powder formula, but I'm loving them. I've used them 2 or 3 times. I'm still going to continue to use them, but I haven't had like an issue with any of the shades. They have a purple one, they have orange, they have a bunch of colors. Like, I ordered the set, but then they actually ended up giving me like 3 or 4 extra shades as PR, so that was really nice of them. And I'm really, really loving these pigments. They are more of an indie brand, but if you guys are looking for a high performance neon pigment, I highly, highly recommend. It's called Uniqlo Cosmetics. Alright, you guys, I think we have finally come to the end of my purchases for August. Wow, did I spend way too much? I'm hoping September will be a little bit slower because, yeah, I can't keep spending like this. However, I have to say, like, I don't really have buyer's remorse on much at all. Like, everything I bought, I've really been using and utilizing, and nothing was horrible. Nothing was horrible that I got. I'm just trying to think. Yeah, the only thing that I'd have to say, like the thing that I was most disappointed in was the ColourPop Candyland collection, and that's just because I do have a high expectation from ColourPop. I really love them as a brand. I love what they're about. I love that they're creative and fresh and innovative. They're always coming out with something new. I just felt like it could have been so much better for a Candyland collection. Like, the theme and the marketing and the packaging was great, but then when you got into the meat potatoes of the collection, it was just, you know, it wasn't horrible. I don't hate it, but I have to be honest, I probably won't use many of the items at all. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts on these products down below, what you ended up getting in August, what you decided not to get. I want to hear it all. As always, you guys know I love to hear from you guys. I love it. It makes my day. So please comment down below, or maybe what you're thinking about getting in September or October. There's a bunch of new holiday collections coming out. I want to hear what your thoughts are. I love it. I love you guys. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.